Hello everybody, welcome to Terminal 2 International. This is a new part of the Terminal 2 Haneda Airport that I'd never departed from before. Usually internationals from Terminal 3. There's our bird, the ANA flight NH110 going towards New York. JFK, you can see the is that the pilot already in there? They're loading up the luggage, the food, all the services in there, and we're gonna have a pretty good flight, I think. How you doing, everybody? I thought I would spend maybe about 10 minutes, take you around the terminal. If you have to depart from Terminal 2 internationally, it's quite different. Here's where we are. I'll show you. So this is Narita Airport. This is the furthest Tokyo International Airport. In Chiba Prefecture. This is, I don't know, about an hour and 20 minutes to get into the city from there. So I'm going to pull out. You can see Haneda is much closer to Tokyo. I'm going to zoom in right now. Right there, boom. And this is Terminal 2 International, that white dome. I'm going to zoom in a second there just to give you an idea how close we are to Shinagawa. It's pretty close. Now, there's 3 terminals here, 1, 2, and 3. 3 being the international one, which is separated over there. I guess because there's just more international flights than there are domestic flights coming now. Haneda used to be exclusively domestic 20 years ago. Now I think it was around 20 years ago. Now it's become much more international centric. You can see on the left side there, that's the entrance to get into the international. So there's a passport and a check-in and all that other stuff. And I am actually right there on this side, and these are the flights going internationally for ANA. Yeah, so let me take you around here. There's actually not a lot here, and this is the biggest disappointment. When I saw we weren't going to depart from Terminal 3, all of a sudden I remembered, wait, all the shops and all the good stuff is at Terminal 3, including the replica of Nihonbashi and the restaurant alley, all the good ramen shops and things like that. There wasn't anything at check-in. There's stuff in Terminal 2, but it's separated between the domestic and the international. There are some shops here. This one has the Hokkaido Koibito. I guess some of you who have been up to Sapporo probably know these cookies, and they have these here, including some drinks. So I might buy a box to take back home from here. That's kind of neat. There's the Koibito right there. How much are the cookies here? So 12 for $9.60, 18 for $14.40. So maybe I'll get one. Oh, they have the Tokyo bananas. So there are some Japan gifts here, which is kind of cool. Those are pretty good senbei here. Oh, here's dorayaki. Yokan. There is a kids area. It's very small. You know what? I haven't gotten any of the new yen and the new notes yet. I know that they're circulating already. I'm not gonna get a chance to show that to you until I come back. But yeah, I haven't gotten any of them. It's not too much of a priority, but I know that a lot of the machines and the vendors are having trouble with it. So maybe it's better that I'm not actually using them. It just causes trouble right now. People don't know what to do with it. I guess it was expected. This ice cream looks really good. You guys think I should get one? What do you think? All right, let's get one for Leo. Konnichiwa. 白い恋人ホワイトお願いします。はい。 はい。美味しそう。We can take this back to Leo. はい。ありがとうございます。あ、スプーン。はい。2つでもいいですか？ありがとう。Alright. Ramsey's silent for all the times you were never here, brother. If you are here now. This one's got 2 antennas sticking out of it. Look at that. Alright, there is a cafe. There's a cafe on the other side. And it was closed. I guess if you're leaving before 11 o'clock, a lot of things are not open here. Now I'm taking you over to the food court. You can see how it is quite spacious. It looks stylish, you know, but it's still not the same as, let's say, Terminal 3, which I just love. They changed the terminal last night, which is a little odd, but I guess, look at that robot. All right, let's go see Leo, and then I'll show you some of the restaurants quickly. Can I meet there?
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Daddy.
This is the white chocolate.
It's good. He ate 3 gyoza.
Oh, really? Mama. Okay, bon appetit. I'm gonna see what I can find here. It's 500 yen. That's like $3.50. Alright, let's see what the menus are like. It's not a very big food court. So this one has like a ramen and udon. So the prices for airport food is pretty reasonable. This is sweet beef and egg seasoning. You can see the ajitama. This one has tempura on here. So that's about $10 for that, maybe less with the exchange rate. For airport food, this is very reasonable. This is cold and hot udon. That's the difference here. Udon is typically, this would be much cheaper, but it's still, even like this, it's still pretty cheap here. Cafeteria style. Let's go to the other place. I've never heard of these chains. So this one you'd order by digital menu here and then pay by credit card there. How cool is this? Wow. So this is a standing sushi bar. You can see they're making very cool. 2,800 yen for that sashimi. So that's about, I don't know, $17 for the sashimi plate. That's pretty good. Not bad if you want to get a sushi fix before you leave here. Let's see what else they got here. All right, this shop here has these here. That looks really good. I have to be honest, that's kind of pricey. But it looks like it's really fine fare. And whenever they're wearing chef hats, that's a good thing. Wow. Something for the road. Hey, Ramsey's silent. Thank you. At Country Boy 1995, what are some cities you would recommend in Japan to visit? Wow. Oh, so here's the menu. They have a special, the udon. So it's this shop here that I showed you before. Let's walk on over to the other side. So this is Ginza noodles. So the menu is up here. So this is basically ramen. This is much pricier, but it does look good. I mean, it's not that much pricier. It's not that much pricier than in the city. Maybe a couple of 100 yen more, really. This one, a lot of people have been going here. This is a Chinese gyoza restaurant. Oh, that gyoza looked really good. Did you see that one? Here's schmatz. This is actually, Peter and I focused on them a couple of years ago. They asked Peter and I to come for some sausages, and we went, and they fed us way too much. You can see they have like an American-style booth here. And the Fuji water, how much is that? 350 yen for that. Now that's way too expensive. I'm gonna show you why in a second. Unless you really want that brand. They've got hot dogs, which is $13 for that, which is... Oh, wow. Okay. There's a mini Starbucks stand here. So that's good news for coffeeholics here. And there's an exchange booth as well here. And the exchange booth is giving you probably not a great rate. Actually, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all, is it? This is the end. So there's places for recycle. I like that. It's very easy to understand. And then this is the drugstore. Every terminal has to have one of these with like a hand cream and things like this. This one has like arts and crafts and things like that. Stuff that tourists like. So that was 160 yen for the water there. And then there's got some snacks here, including these daifuku. I'm gonna take you see the airplane. Let's go. Oh, okay. So this is why you probably want to hold off on buying a water for that price, which is even pretty reasonable if you were to compare it to New York or any airport in the United States, because all the vending machines inside the terminal after immigrations, this is 110 yen or 75 cents about for water. This is so cheap. It takes a Suica or even credit cards, tap to pay. You can get another brand for a little bit more. This is so reasonable. I never understood why airports charge $7 or why people accept that. But, you know, if people pay that, they're going to, you know, hold you to it. And in Japan, they just keep it at the normal prices, pretty much as the vending machines outside the city. I like this here. They've got like a vending machine for food as well. So even if you don't like the offerings that I showed you, you have your last tamago sando here. It's a mixed sando with, I think there's some ham and salad and a egg. Here's one that has a tomato in there. So that's pretty healthy, I would say. Healthy-ish. You have donuts and waffles and things like that. And there's even unigiri here. Yakishake. This is the grilled salmon up here, and the tuna and mayonnaise and Japanese flavored tuna mayonnaise there, and the yakisoba pan. And there's our flight. All right, so as you can see, Terminal 2 International, not that great. Even Narita beats this one. So if you're flying in and out from Terminal 3, I say thumbs up. You're gonna have a pretty good experience there. If you're flying in and out of Terminal 2, you're probably gonna wanna eat before you check in here. I don't know. It seems okay. The offerings are slim. It's new. Maybe it'll evolve. But certainly, I don't know. You got trapped at Terminal 2 International. It's not exactly something to write home about. Because the other terminal, Terminal 3, has a 7-Eleven inside. Like a convenience store after immigration inside there to get all the goodies and snacks that you would want for the plane. You don't got that here. You get some options though, and that's not so bad. I hope this was interesting. A big shout out to all of you for watching. We're gonna be in the US, and I'm saying shout out because, you know, I appreciate very much. I know that people have been watching regularly for a long time. We're going to be in the U.S. for about two weeks or so. So I'm going to try to do the podcasting format. If I see something interesting, maybe try some Japanese food in the United States. But it's going to be a little bit slower until we come back in 2 weeks, and then we'll be back to regular programming almost daily. Oh, look at a flight going off. Wonder where that one's going. I think that one's going to Paris. All right, everybody. Bon voyage to us. See ya.